Well, the lawyer or the advocate representing suspended public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane, Dali Mpofu, has said that the impeachment process against her in Parliament is a violation of human rights. The long-awaited impeachment process is finally underway after 2 years of delays. Mkhwebane is accused of a lack of knowledge in implementing the powers of her office under the recovery of funds from investigations such as the Absa report, which you'll recall was the subject of lengthy legal wrangling. Let's get an update now of where things stand with our reporter Athi Mtongana, who's live for us in Parliament. Athi, so let's pick up on the point that Advocate Dali Mpofu was trying to make this morning. Is one right to say that the public protector has basically, or the suspended public protector has now decided to stop trying to block this process from going ahead, but rather to face it head on at the hearings?
Not entirely, Temegile, but before going into that, I want to bring in the Democratic Alliance. You would recall that it is the DA that brought the motion against the suspended public protector advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, and that is why we find ourselves in a position that we're in today, where we're witnessing a historic moment, uncharted waters for Parliament, where they're now implementing processes to investigate the fitness of a head of a Chapter 9 institution to hold office. I'm joined by Annelie Lotriet from the DA. Thank you so much for your time. Now, given the fact that this was a motion that was brought by the DA, what do you make that we've finally gotten to the stage at the back of a 2-year delay?
Yes, that's correct. The process started quite early, but we have gone through a process where there were certain court challenges. As a committee, we then observed whatever was necessary. We also used the time for preparation. It is a very complicated process, and as you say, uncharted waters. So there was a process and time to be given to the evidence leaders that were appointed through a process. They had to have sufficient time to prepare. The public protector has had time to prepare. And yes, today the first of the actual inquiry hearing started.
It's interesting when the evidence leader, Advocate Bawa, read out some of the charges. Those are then what informed the DA to push for the public protector's removal. Talk to us about some of the issues that you raised with the public protector.
Well, some of the issues were, for example, in the Absa case, also specifically the Freda Dairy issue that was also quite prominent in the state capture report. There is the Financial Services Commission. So there are a number of issues that I think basically prompted the DA to submit such a motion. And it is up for this committee of inquiry to find out whether there is substance, whether there was a panel that decided or found that there was prima facie evidence that the committee can proceed with this process. So yes, we are now here having to listen and also to give the public protector the opportunity to listen to her case. Yeah.
We know that there are witnesses that will be called forward. Are you aware of how that process will unfold? Have you been informed as members of the committee, including then the public comments that have come in for people providing evidence?
Yes, we have not yet been appraised of the actual witnesses to be called. That is a process that will go forward now. We have received documentation in terms of the different submissions, but we will still have to wait for the chairperson to put this to the committee, and we will then deal with it.
How confident are you about the work of this particular portfolio committee, given the multi-parties that are in this committee, and also given the argument today by Advocate Mpofu already speaking to bias? Are you confident about the work that will be done, particularly by this committee?
I am, yes. I truly believe in the objectivity of the committee members. I think we are here, as the chairperson said in his opening remarks, we are here with an open mind. We are here to listen to all arguments and to base our decisions on that. No predetermined. Even though a motion was tabled by the DA, does not mean that we have a predetermined outcome in mind.
Right. Right. Thank you so much for your time. The DA's Annelie Lotriet talking to us about the work that this particular portfolio committee will have to do. Thank you so much. You can go off. MPs are now going to lunch, and then they will be back at around 2 o'clock to continue hearing from some of the people that are here, including the legal counsel for the public protector, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. We've seen her. She's also stepped out together with her legal counsel, Advocate Dali Mpofu. They're all off to get lunch, but after lunch we'll continue to hear then some of the arguments that will be presented by the legal counsel on behalf of the public protector, as well as continuing then to hear from the evidence leader, because they will be obviously setting the tone as they have with regards to what will unfold in the next few days and why exactly they are here and the work that they are mandated to do as the Section 194 committee.
Athi Mtongana, thank you very much for your reporting from Cape Town.